I'm so excited that you're here. Welcome to day 1 of the 5-day challenge. So this challenge is about optimizing fertility when going off the birth control pill. So this challenge is for you if you're a current pill user, or if you have been on the pill before but are going off it now because you want to start conceiving in 2021. So I myself have had experience with the birth control pill, and I was on it for 4 years and I got off it. And the reason why I created this challenge is because 2020 has been such a crazy year for us. And so I'm thinking like, okay, there are women who wanted to conceive in 2020, including myself, and I just push it out to next year or even the end of next year because we don't know what's going to happen. And also I want to give my body the chance to recover from all the anxiety and the stress for me to be able to conceive in 2021. And this could be you too. So today, day 1, we're going to be talking about the side effect of the birth control pill, and the number 1 side effect is nutrient depletion. So the birth control pill, aside from all the standard side effects that they label on the packaging, it actually depletes essential nutrients like magnesium, B vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, selenium. And these are really important because if you think about it, if your body doesn't have enough nutrients, those nutrients are going to be used up to break the pill down in the liver, but it's not going to be used up in all the other essential functions. So for example, our B vitamins is very crucial to break down excess estrogen. We don't want to have too much estrogen because that promotes PMS symptoms. It eventually leads to cancer if it's not broken down, stored safely, excreted safely. And so that's very important. And also B vitamins are very important if you do get pregnant and let's say you're pretty depleted, and even though you're on a prenatal, it doesn't really come up the levels, and this will actually affect your fetus, the child development in the neural tubes and brain development, and so we definitely do not want that. Also, one of the very common B vitamins that actually get depleted is vitamin B6. And vitamin B6 is used to make serotonin, which is a happy hormone, or I should say like a neurotransmitter in your brain. So it makes you feel calm, it makes you feel positive, kind of like the dopamine effect. And so if we have not enough B6, it's not going to be making enough serotonin, and that's also another reason why women can feel like anxious or a little low, like depression on the pill. And so if any of these symptoms that are coming up is resonating with you, I encourage you to really look at your lab testing. Try to see if your magnesium, it should be in the upper third of the reference range, for example. Try to get tested so that you know which nutrients you need to replete in order to be as healthy as possible for your pregnancy and also stay as healthy as possible. Because remember, we want those B vitamins really high up in order to maintain your fetus development, and we want the serotonin also really high up because it's really important to get your moods up. And also serotonin plays a part in the bowel movements. So bowel movements are really important because it helps to bring toxins and waste out of the body, and also excess estrogen. So the other 2 nutrients I really want to bring into mind is zinc and selenium. And these are really important nutrients not only for your immune system, but actually for your thyroid to function. And the thyroid gland sits here at the collarbone, and it's kind of like a butterfly gland. And so we want the thyroid to be active and really optimal, because the thyroid gland plays a part in every single cell in your body, and it helps to generate energy. So that's why women who have hypothyroidism, for example, if your thyroid is not working properly, you constantly feel tired, you feel cold, you feel kind of numb, everything's kind of foggy and sluggish. So if you feel that, chances are you might have symptoms of low thyroid, and that could be affected due to the lack of nutrients like selenium and zinc from the use of the birth control pill. And so very important, we want to replete all these levels of nutrients, and this could be done with a high quality prenatal vitamin. And also it could be repleted by foods. And so we want to talk about foods here. So like zinc-rich foods like eggs and animal meat. And usually, vegetarians or vegans, you might not be able to get enough zinc or B12 in your diet. And this is really important to replete because those nutrients are really important for the immune system and for detoxification. And another one, selenium. Selenium we can get from Brazil nuts. So if you eat like 2 or 3 Brazil nuts every day, that's a really good amount. And also the B vitamins we can get either from supplement or we can get from a rich variety of foods. And mostly B vitamins, they come from vegetables. They can also come from some meats. But if you get a good amount of vegetables into your diet, then that's really going to be amazing. So this is one way to replete nutrients by eating whole foods and also having a really good high quality prenatal. And this is also another reason why I go with Thorne research. So in your email today, you're gonna find a bonus where I give you a link to get the high quality prenatal by Thorne. And this is one that I personally use right now and also a lot of my clients use, for example, if they want to get pregnant. And this is really good because Thorne is a high quality brand. They don't use many fillers or preservatives, actually none at all. And they give the nutrients in the form of like the converted or activation form. So for example, if you have some kind of genetic variant that prevents you from digesting that nutrient very well, having this prenatal actually, it kind of like, well, it makes you absorb the nutrient, or it makes sure that the nutrient is being absorbed, if you know what I mean. And so that's very important. So go check your email again. If you missed the link, you can go purchase your Thorne research supplement in there. And then also later on today, I will go into the Facebook group to talk more about foods that can help to replete nutrients that we just talked about. So I will give you a list of my favorite foods that are amazing for fertility and for you to get these essential nutrients up. And I encourage you to engage and let me know which of these foods that you choose or which ones that you like. And so that is it for day 1. I hope you would have learned a lot today. Nutrients are really important and we kind of like always brush them under the rug, or they're not really talked about, right? Like usually we talk about like protein, carbs, and fats, and those are all macronutrients. But here we are really talking about the micronutrients, which are like the vitamins and the minerals. And so that's it for today. That's it for day 1. Go into the Facebook group and I'll see you tomorrow.